Hi, here I am with a news flash from Heartmenders. As you've heard before, if you've tuned in, and I thank you for watching today. This will be pretty short, but be good. And I'm moving from Oklahoma to Texas just in a few days. And so this is the last news flash you'll have from Oklahoma. Um, I will give you my new address. It's Post Office Box 141 in Eastland, Eastland, Texas, 76448. And the last four numbers is 2228. 76448 2228. And that will be after November the 10th. The phone number is 406-615-6647. So you can reach me if you need to, and I would be glad to hear from you. Please be praying for me. This is a lot of work of moving and so forth. Um, I want to tell you a couple of things that have happened about the move and what's going on and how the Lord is working in this. One thing is that I don't yet have a place to. I'm trying to buy a home where I'm going, and that has not worked out yet, or even actually a place to stay when I get there. But the Lord has it all in His hand, and there's so many things been going on. People to have to do something, or somebody needs something, or somebody's coming by, or I need to call this person or pack this. It's just been a lot of things, and it felt like there were strings hanging above me. Which string do I grab next? And then about 2 weeks ago, um, in my prayer time, the Lord showed me this lovely pathway, and it was braided and woven out of, it looked like heavy linen cords, and but it was made of strings. And so the Lord showed me that He had all my strings in just the right order, and it was a beautiful path. And so that has been really a helpful picture for me to remember when there's a lot of chaos going on. And it's helped me stay in the peace of God, which is my goal. And I know He's got every step worked out. And I'll tell you a confirming story. This that I got to hear a couple of days ago. Um, I got to have a visit with the lady that's buying my home. She and her family. She has three kids from 17 to I think about 8, and they are real excited about the house. But they had been looking for a larger home, and for some time, and she had seen, she said, about 10 houses, and none of them were the one. And because of that, she was on a website that showed pictures of homes for sale. And she kept seeing a picture, kept coming up, and it turned out to be this house. And but she had grown up in this area, and when she was growing up, they used to ride their bikes up here. I live up on a hill, and they would think this was the house, the neighborhood where the rich people lived because of the big, nice houses and the land that we have an acreage and so forth and so on. And but she never thought she'd ever try to live here. And she took a wrong turn going to her brother's house, who lives over on the next street, and happened by my house and saw the for sale sign. And she recognized that as the house she'd been seeing on her phone. And so she came to the open house a few days later and just loved my house. Isn't that wonderful? She loved my house, and she's a praying lady, and she walking through and seeing things that indicated I was a Christian, and so they were walking through, and she kept saying, "Lord, is this the one? Is this what you're leading me to?" And she said, "I think they probably want more for it than I can do." And so um, she walked back to the back part, which we had used as offices. It's about 500 square feet behind the garage, and we'd used it for offices. But for quite a long time, it was my oldest daughter's apartment and her art studio. And there were still things that you could tell if you knew that she'd been there. Um, they weren't obvious though. And Catherine Adams walked back there and was looking and looking and just feeling like this was hers, and saying, Lord, I need a confirmation. And he's saying to her, open the closet door. And she's saying, Lord, I don't open closet doors when I look at people's houses. And he kept saying, open the closet door. And so finally she opened the double closet door of a big closet that's in that part of the house. And on the shelf was written, Cat's Closet, Cat's Closets, Cat's Closet. My daughter's name is Catherine, and she used to be called Cat a lot. And this lady's name is Catherine, spelled the same way, and has been called Cats a lot of her life. So the Lord gave her a confirming vision that this was for her. And the Lord, he's worked it out. They're going to be able to buy the house. And she has some wonderful glory stories, and I do. We've been exchanging them, and they were just looking for just what we were looking for when we came here. So we just thank the Lord. He's working on this end. He's working on the end where I'm going. He's going to find just the right place for me. And I'm excited about this new adventure. I want you to be excited with me. And I'll be keeping up with you over the web. And I love you, and I bless you, and have a great week, day, life. I love you. Bless the Lord. Be sure and watch the live streaming shows that we put up every Tuesday. Might be a week that I miss around the 10th, which is my date that I'm going to be there. So again, the new address is Post Office Box 141, Eastland, Texas 76448-2228. And my phone number is 405-615-6647. The phone number is good now. The address will be good after the 10th. So blessings on your day, blessings on your life. I love you, and bye for now.